Hey everyone, thanks for clicking. Welcome back to my channel. It is yours truly, Colin. And if you are new to my channel today, be sure to hit that subscribe button because it's free. And be sure to turn that bell on so that you know whenever I post and everything because we are just getting started, y'all.
Little Sally Walker walking down the street. She didn't know what to do, so she jumped in front.
So in today's video, I actually thought I would take the time and talk to you all about my coming out story because if you have not noticed by now, I actually am a proud gay. But in other words, let's get right into this story because I have actually been waiting to tell this story for like quite some time now. So, whoop. So it all first started back when I was a freshman in high school and I just started having these thoughts about certain guys that I knew that I thought were cute. And I was just like, hold on a second. Do you actually think this? Like, are you personally just going through a confused time or having a rough patch in your life? No. So I was just like, you know what, let me just brush this off my shoulders. So I just went around my day. And then later on, end of freshman year, beginning of sophomore year, I just actually started having feelings for a guy at my school. So I was just like, you know what, maybe this is real and you should just accept it because it's not going away, because it's been here for over a year. So I accepted it. I was like, okay, well, it's happening. If I'm going to accept this, I need to tell somebody because I can't just bottle it up like this because this is not healthy for your mental health. So I actually ended up telling my best friend, who I've known for 10 years up until that point, and who I still know to this day, which you will see upon later. I told her, I was like, girl, I need to tell you something, and it's crucial you don't tell anybody because I literally feel like this is going to erupt into a wildfire rumor. So I told her, and she was like, oh, I accept you for who you are. You need to know that. Like, I'm your best friend. We've known each other for so long that it's so stupid for me to just disown you because you're gay. And I'm like, oh my God, like, maybe this is actually not so bad as I thought it would be. So from there on out, I started hinting to most of my friends that I liked guys. So in the end, they actually did accept me for who I was. Other than this one dude who actually found out and he called me a faggot one day and I literally was like, come at me, bitch. And he actually wanted to fight me. But every time he saw me, he wouldn't like swing at me or even like look at me. I'm like, how you gonna say one thing but not do it? Like, honestly, I was a little terrified because he was a little bit bigger than me. And I was like, you know, I don't want to get my ass beat in front of all these people. So I just let that slide. I said, fuck it. Like, who cares? It's people. After I told all of my friends and after I felt more comfortable with myself, I actually had to tell my parents because I was like, it's one thing to hide something from your friends, but it's one thing to hide this from your family because you live with them. So I was just like, you know what? Let's grow some balls. Let's calm down and let's tell them because I think it's time. So here's the funny part about this story. I actually waited because I was in the marching band and we were going to California. I waited 2 days before we left because I was like, you know what? I have a plan. So my parents were out at dinner while I was at the house by myself. So I texted my mom and I was like, hey mom, I think I'm bisexual. And she goes, oh honey, we love you. We accept you. She goes, we knew. And I'm like, damn! Was it that obvious? Like, I know some gays can be closeted, but honey, I was sticking a hand out the closet and waving it around a little bit with some glitter on it because I'm pretty sure that's how it looked. And I was just like, oh shit. So they come home. I'm like, my dad's about to like disown me or something. Well, my mom never told him because she thought it would be more, how do I want to say this? Appropriate for me to tell my dad myself. So I just said, hey dad, can I talk to you for a second? He goes, yeah, sure, what's up? So me thinking I'm about to like pack my shit, get up and leave and go to my best friend's house. I said, all right, well, I just wanted to tell you that I'm pretty sure I'm bisexual. And he kind of looks at me blank faced. I look at him and I just say, what do you think? And then he comes out and tells me, I accept you for who you are. I'm still gonna love you because you're my son. I am just not fond of the lifestyle. And in that moment, I just kind of started getting teary-eyed, and I'm like, oh my God, no, bitch, hold it back, hold it back. And so I give him a hug, and I told him, like, I really am grateful for you to be supporting me like this, because I know how some dads are very aggressive and not very supportive of the LGBT community. So in that moment, I was just very grateful for that. And I personally cannot thank my parents enough for the support they have given me, because it has been a rough journey, but I feel as if now I'm a bird that has been let out of PetSmart because I am free. I only want to put my story out there for anybody who needs help, anybody who needs advice, opinions, etc., because I know what it's like to go through the feeling of feeling like you're going to be disowned or you're just going to be ditched because of your sexuality. Honey, it is 2019. I need you to grow some balls, put some hair on it, and fucking grow up, because seriously, like, it's not hard to accept somebody for who they are. That is my coming out story, and I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today, because I know it is a personal and touchy subject to talk about, but I only do this so that my story is out there for anyone who needs it, because I know that trying to come out to people in your life... Whew. Okay, we're back. Be sure to show a little support for me, because I'm just getting started. There's more on the way, so be sure to tune in next time.